Oh, that was actually pretty cool music. Put it down a little bit lower. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Gazda. I see you there on the airport. This is Gazda's flight. Gazda actually created this. I did update it to include a new flight planner. Alright, let's turn that music right down. Planned so that it actually has all the waypoints. Otherwise, you're only getting the airport codes. So let's get back to the beginning. I have been chatting with you guys as I've been setting up. I went off to get another coffee, so I might have missed some stuff there. Stu, good morning. Stu's the first one here. He's actually here before I was on the airport. So welcome, Stu, mate. And Michael's off to bowling this morning, 10-pin bowling. Enjoy that, Michael. Have a great day. We'll catch you if you're back home by the time we're finished. If not, if you're watching this later, g'day, mate. Get the new map for ATS? I have not yet, no. Michael probably has. He's probably almost finished. He's having his breakfast nice. Well, it's not really nice and early. It's almost 7 a.m. there. 7, hang on. 6:52? I thought they were 3 hours different. Are they only 2 hours with daylight saving change? Okay. Mr. TPHI, hello. And Visualize, good morning. There was Mr. Longnuts. He hasn't said hello in chat, but I can see him on the ground there. And Starbug as well. Welcome, mate. Jared, g'day. I think we will get going. Let me just have another sip of coffee and let's actually move this in. Oh, and Icarus. I see Icarus as well. Alright. Now this is actually a pretty good airport for default. I haven't downloaded anything for this, but it's a glider port. So I'll have a quick look through. We've got 4 gliders out and 4 open trailers here. We've got a dual and a single. Somebody's car over there. I've parked up the back here. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment. But a couple more here. The wheelie bins and the likes. Now, Gazda, mate, is this local to you? Does it actually have 3 apartments over here? And is this a dirt road or is it a cement road, like it being all white? Looks like some sort of forestry there. But look, default airport, and look at this, it's actually got outdoor seating. Like, it's default. In the middle of, I don't know where we are. Look, even a purple bicycle. Is that one of those e-bikes? It is too. Is it one of those rental ones? Like they have the scooters here that just like sit around everywhere. That people dump them. I don't think that texture worked loaded in properly there, but there's your pink bits, Mr. TPHI. Look at this. Default, and we've got equipment just laying around too, by the way. We've got another bicycle. This one's a bit more pedal power. But look at this. There's your fuel and oil and whatever else. This is a default airport. Well done. I like this. I like how it's coming together. Alright, here's the aircraft I am flying today. The P2010 Technam. I can't hop out and hang on, let's try and hop out. I can't take off the items here yet because it's still a 2020 aircraft, even though I think I had an update recently as well. Mr. Colonel Indiana Longnut says hi there. Because that's what I should have gone with. Be right back. Alright, so he's going to change to the what is that one again? Not the smog, is it? It's the Oh, that car's bouncing over there. No, it's finished now. Alright. Oh, I recognise this tune. Okay, let's take down the tie downs. Pitot covers off, wheel covers off. We're not taking any baggage, and we're not taking any passengers, so let's pop that away. Yep, good. Okay, we've got the blue seats this time. Alright, I'm gonna remove that one and take this one off so I can see what I'm doing. I'll take a master. I'll actually put the alternator on right now. Looks like my AP master's already on, so that's good. Fuel is already set, isn't it? Alternate air trim. Let's just redo my trim. Thank you. Reminder. I don't have a beacon, so we'll go with the navs. What am I missing? Avionics master. We'll go the fuel pump. Okay. Clear prop. I think I moved that over. There we go. Got to hold it. There we go. Advisory. Pure, pitos off. Yeah, it is. That's right. Take that. Take that. Now put the on, and actually turn that one off. Let's redo our barrow. Thank you. We'll check CDI onto GPS. And where's the enter key? There we go. Look at that map. Nice. Let me know if you can hear the music. I don't know how loud that is. I don't mind that music though. I'm playing a Tobias Voigt VOIGT artist. All the same artist now for this particular flight, just because I can. Draco, that's it. This is not my local airport. I live in another part of Croatia, but I wanted to fly on the coast. Yeah, no, that's cool. Alright, let's get the park brakes off. We are already rolling. Can't see from there. Alright, it's quiet, and I'm going to increase the sound. Where is my sound? Alright, I'm going up to 98%. That's probably going to regret that later. Guys, park your cars too close to the taxiway. You're going to end up with a wing. That green and gold car in front, is that a taxi? Got some tick on the side. What is that? Is that a local taxi? C of A registration. What's C of A? Croatia of order? I don't know. With the number 666255. I reckon that's some sort of taxi vehicle. Maybe Gazda can let me know. Oh, look at them all. Dracos galore. They're all like, we are so going to have some fun up the coastline here. Alright, did I miss any chat? Probably. Apologies. You've been playing with the gliders lately and really enjoying it up the mountains. Alright, Stu is up there. Let's go join Stu. Okay, I have no way of stopping that music. I might put it up there. That way I can hit pause when I want to. Alright, cool, let's get going. What are you guys in? PC21? Hello, hang on. What's Mrs. TPHI taken off already? Did she just take off from behind me on the taxiway or something? I think she did. Alright, I can close the flight planner, close that. Oops. Alright, where can we fit? You reckon we could fit in between? Nope, Jerry just hit the ground. Oh, Jerry's going backwards. Alright, we'll fit in between these two guys. I've got their PC21s. The Iris PC21. Good aircraft. Just, I don't need to buy every aircraft though. Alright, music, I want stopped. Alright, when you guys are ready to take off, we've got Starbug who's going to do a cheap turn and take off. Go for it. No, Starbug's actually taxiing as well. He's like, whoa! Everybody's going. Alright, when you're ready, Gazda, I will, if you want to get onto the runway, I will follow you. I've got to turn all the way around here. Turning circle, not quite what I thought. Alright, level 1 flaps. Yep. Oh, Gaz has got a bit of a crosswind too. Oh my god, there's a lot of crosswind. Holy schmoly. Oh, look at that. 24 knots. Oh my god. That was a lot of crosswind. All of a sudden. Yeah, don't sink. Nice. Look at the water there. Alright, we're going to go over towards Beef, I think, and Artemis. Wow, that was a lot of crosswind. Why is Stu back there? Did Stu reset? What happened? We lost you, Stu. Did you go back? Alright. No, I'm not wanting to sink. Just going to get my aircraft trimmed out. Oh, it's now 26 knot, almost tail. Let's take the AP on. I will take, let's bring that heading around. Heading to there, thank you. Also the GPS on, and we'll take an altimeter, yep, up. 300 will do. Alright, we are so getting blown sideways. You've got a decent amount of wind here at the moment, Gazda. Let's get up to about 2,000 feet. Can we increase this without over revving? I do believe so. Alright, there we go. Let's go for 500. Alright, look at this. Decent bit of wind out there. Bolted right into the air. Looked like you were being pushed out to sea. Yes. Yeah, we actually are following the... No, we're not. I am definitely getting... Sorry, yeah, you're right. I need to be heading this way to get to my... Yes, I am getting pushed out at 32 knot, 33 knot crosswind. Thank you for pointing that out. I was heading out way too far. I was too busy setting up my aircraft. Look at that. That's a nice little town down there. AAA. There's the pilot boat. Dang, this looks pretty cool. With a little bit of wind, the water looks so much more choppy. That looks like some sort of resort island, or somebody's got a bit of money. Got their swimming pool down next to the private beach, potentially. Big swimming pool. I reckon it's a resort. Stu hit a wall. Oops. That's why you started again. Alright. The BN2 Mark III. What is a BN2 Mark III? I wonder. Let me zoom back out there. Alright, Gazda's definitely leading the way, but oh my god, I am still getting blown sideways. Alright, hang on. Let's get this. It's going to be a slow flight, Gazda. I'm doing 100 knots with a 37 knot crosswind. I'm now trying to push into it to get to back over to the coastline. Let's have a look. All right, that's the behind view. So instead of like that, there, that's behind. That's how much wind we're getting pushed. I wonder if 2000 is going to be too windy. Look at that, 38 knot now. Poor little aircraft. And where am I on this map? We're going for R289K. Oh, I took off with taxi lights on. I didn't even put my landing lights on. Sheesh. Alright, so we do need to watch our fuel status. I need to be able to swap between left and right. And we may stop in at first place and check our fuel and do a little bit of top up. So how far away from here do you live, Gazda? Like, are we like within 50 mile or something, or do you live on the other side of the country? Like a long way away. It was windy all over the country today. Yeah, still is. I am getting closer to the line. Look at that. GPS line is coming in. 34 knot wind. You know what? We're doing 125. That's still pretty good, but I am pushing it a lot further by doing that. So let's drop this before we use up. Try and get in the green. Can we go that low? Just. I don't know, we can go a little bit further. Look at that. And speed, we lost. Okay, we lost a couple of knots there. That might be just wind gusts. I can handle that. 120, leaned out. Very good. Alright, picked up the GPS line. That's good. Oh, I like how choppy the water looks. Oh, yeah. Yep, okay. Keep an eye on that fuel. I'll get down a little bit more and then I'm just going to swap it over. You get a lot more headwind, we might 262 knots. What's 262 knots? Oh, I'm playing. It got the GPS line and then it tried to go straight and then couldn't. So there's my behind view. We are pushing into that. So yeah, we might end up using a lot more. I don't live on the coast. I live not far from the capital. Yeah, okay. And that's more inland, I believe. So if I look at the map and we zoom out, the capital's over here somewhere. Is that it there? That it? I think that's it. Pleso? Yeah, inland more. Because I think Croatia has this amount of land that goes in this way, doesn't it? Or is the capital up here? Hang on. Which one's the capital? Okay, now I'm lost. I don't know Croatia well enough, but I did kind of have a look at the map. But we're doing the coastline, and it is amazing how much coastline Croatia has for the shape of the country. Like, you've got this big chunk of land inside, but then you've got this coastline that runs all the way down next to, what's the country next to it? Is it Herzegovina, Bosnia-Herzegovina? I don't know, I'm going to have to look on a map now. But it's like Croatia said, no, we're keeping all the coastline. You can have the mountain land in there. Yeah, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Let's have a look on this map. So Zagreb is there. I might have been looking at somewhere in Hungary before, but yeah. So we're going down. Where are we? Down this way here somewhere. But Croatia has. Wait, what's the deal here? Is that Bosnia and Herzegovina's got like coastline there? Does it? Is that their coastline? So is this part of Croatia down here as well? All this? And these islands? And Bosnia and Herzegovina's got their own little port, I'm guessing? Is that how it works? Airport is Pleso, yeah. Hey, mutt dog. Yeah, so it's interesting how Croatia's got like all the way down the coastline, except that tiny little bit there, and what looks like there as well, down to Montenegro. Like, how did the country get split up like this way? I mean, years ago, they put all of this country into one and called it Yugoslavia, which didn't last very long because you've got lots of different people groups in there, and you know, telling them that you're all one part of the same group. They're like, no, we're something else. What is that? Anybody else see that? It looks like a an oil platform that's getting moved out. That's a huge oil rig. Yeah, that's what I just said. Why is there a huge oil rig in the harbour? Is there actually a huge oil rig in real life in the harbour? Or is it, like with the cranes that are up like that, it looks like it's getting shipped out. I'll turn that down. There we go. Do they make them here? Croatia has more than 1,200 islands. There you go. Small part, yes. It's a huge oil rig, and they made an awesome car though. Long story. Alright. Well, we've got a couple of hours. But are they pumping for oil there, or is it just sitting there because it needs to be pushed out somewhere else? Oh, you mean the country being cut up? And yeah. Like, I got some friends. My dad worked with a guy that came from what was known as Yugoslavia at the time, back in the 80s and 90s, or 80s, whatever it was. Stu, mate, 41 months. Thank you very much. Look at my poor little aircraft pushing forward. We are definitely going to have to do the fuel. we're going to have to fill up more often with this much wind. 39 knots, yeah. But we'll get to see this, yeah, look at the chop down there. Oil rig. Icarus is landing on it by the looks of it. Because of course he does. He's not on the helipad. Did he land smacked in, or is he just paused? It looks like it's got a lot of detail. Let's go down and have a look. My drone is going to be too slow. Faster. Oh, visualize, mate. That is a huge dive you're doing there. Is Icarus on the helipad? I think he might be. I just can't see his plane unless he's paused. That's a lot of detail. Wow, that is a lot of detail. Look at this. We should do a helicopter flight one time and then get out and wander around this and see how much we can actually walk around. You know, can you imagine trying to walk around over to this side here and even under here? That's a lot of detail. That's awesome. Alright, anybody know where I left my aircraft? I have a friend who had a Yugo. I wanted a Yugo in the 80s because I could get one with my paper route money. Mum said no. Gazda says that was a terrible car. I think that's what they're saying. It was a cheap and not so good car, but that's what they're getting at. But also back in the day, it was very limited what they could or could not do over here. The engine costs extra. Well, there you go. If you've got pedal power, sure. Hey, Copyhold Studios. Good evening. Alright, let's get this music back where we were. Make sure the stream's still running. There it is. Maybe not quite that loud. I hope that eventually they allow you to turn the name tags of the boats off. I only want name tags of other players, but I still want AI traffic. I just don't want all the names of the boats. I mean, it's cool sometimes, like Galactica is down there. Galactica Istria or Mali Galib. But let me choose to turn them off. Hey, Feel the Reaper. Oh, I saw someone slewing. Who was that? Mud Dog. There he is. He's trying to do a catch up, I think. Alright, so for some reason I've got an extra line coming back to this airport. There, I'm worried that we'll end up flying along here and then it'll want to try and go back. I don't think it's on this one though. No. But we will land at LDLO and do a quick check of the fuel situation, because we're chewing up a lot more fighting a 39 knot head crosswind. So if we look outside and do our outside view, Yeah, pretty much sideways. I saw a boat named Beef. I know, and there's another one, AAA, and I saw another one, Gin and Tonic. Those weird names for boats. But yeah, they're basically AI, so they're meant to be like real traffic. They're meant to be boats with transponders. Let's move on to the next one. What else you got for me? This one's all quiet now. Alright, well, we just hit a waypoint marker, I think. Or we are now getting blown even further over. That's a nice view though. Sorry, took your name tags off of the picture. Let's see if we can beat 49 knot crosswind. I don't think this is the type of weather you'd really want to be taking a small aircraft for a flight. I was already hairy enough trying to take off. And then again, look, with our top of about 133 before we're in the yellow, and we're sitting at 118 with a 39 knots almost head wind. We're actually doing pretty good. We're just using up a lot more fuel than we planned. Hey, that aviation, hello, welcome. There's rain clouds ahead. Outside temperature is only 3 degrees. Is my pitot on? It should be. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, pitot heat is on. Is this my cabin? Alternate air. Push normal, alternate static port at get some different air, because if I get down to 0 degrees or less and we're going through this rain ahead, we'll know it. How far we got to our first place? 18.8 nautical miles to LDLO. And what is our fuel status? We're fine. We should be fine for a couple of airports, but I have a sneaking suspicion that a 38 knot headwind, well, it's not 100% a headwind, but from 061, and we're pointing 104. It's close enough to headwind. We're going to use up a lot more fuel than I want. Let's see if we can get this microphone closer, and there we go. Hey, Starbug. What is Starbug flying? Can't see. Do I have a seat position over here? I do. There we go. He's flying a Baron like most other people. No, he's a PA-28. How are you flying the PA-28? Is that like the Arrow? Is that the Just Flight plane, Starbug? And if so, has it been updated that it now works? Because I so want to jump back in the Arrow. PA-28, it is, isn't it? The Warrior. No, it's a Cherokee. No, Cherokee. Alright. What server is, because I want to fly with you, West USA. So, fly plans in the description, but let me put it in for you. We will be at LDLO, so Lima Delta Lima Oscar, very soon. We are flying Croatia. We put in the flight plan airports, but we also have in the description a Microsoft Flight Planner So we've taken off from LDPV. We're about to go to Lima Delta Lima Oscar, and I will be there in 15 nautical miles, so about 3 hours at this headwind. Not quite. Alright, just going to grab my water bottle. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat now. Joining in? Alright, cool. So we're probably not going to get over 130 knots. So whatever aircraft you're choosing, it's up to you. But be aware, if I can get to 130, it's only because we were heading the other way with a tailwind. It looks like there's a building on there. I wonder if it actually has a light tower, like a lighthouse type thing. Oh, the wind slowed down. Look at that. We got a weather update, and we're now got only a 22 knot wind. I thought we got a little bit of a bump. Is there mountains over here preventing it, or it's the weather? It might be actually these hills. I got in behind the hills now. I reckon that's actually what it is. Hey, Mr. Longnuts. RV10. Wait, are you not moving? I think Mr. Longnuts is not actually moving there. I'd say I got behind these hills here. The wind was coming down here, and I just got an extra boost of 15 knots almost. More. An A320neo, yeah, we won't see you. You'll be up way too high and you'll go too fast. So you probably want a GA aircraft. I like these island looks. This looks good. Thanks for setting up this flight, Gazda. If there's anybody else who wants to send me a potential flight path, depending on what aircraft we take, something like this or some GA aircraft, maybe a 3-hour cruise. 3-hour cruise. Yeah, PM me or put it in Discord, and we'll look at putting it in. You know, if the TPHIs want to do some Canadian or Canada flight, sure. We are definitely sitting still at about the 118, 119, even with a 22 knot. But I reckon those hills are what helped us. I was going to say not much on this island, but there's a whole little village right there next to Fuel the Reaper. I think Icarus has landed here. Hey Aaron, how you going, mate? We're flying Croatia today, and it's looking pretty good. Oh, there's definitely a village down there. Icarus is like, I'll just wait here for a moment. Okay, here he comes, and taken off. Another glider club by the looks of it. Maybe that's a default thing they're putting on the airports now. Oh wow, there's all little docks over that side too. That'd be for small boats going. Look at all the beaches. This is a really nice area. Mr. Gazda, how does Croatia go for tourism these days? Because I'm just thinking and looking at this going, that's really nice down there. And I know over the other side of that water there, past Mud Dog, is Italy. And I'm thinking, I wonder if this area is probably quite nice for visiting and stuff. It's 4 degrees up here. What at 2,000 feet? It's probably a little bit warmer down there. I'm sitting on 300 knots. Mate, what are you flying? You're in the PC-21. Well, you got to finish this before I even get there. But probably you got to go, oh, I need to go to bed. There's not much on that island either. Though there is a tower there. That's snow? No, that's just white mountains. This is the airport I need to land at. Alright. Which way is the wind coming from? 23 to... Not from 056. Music you can slow down or go quieter. Thank you. Alright, we're going to pop ourselves over and follow Feel the Reaper in over there. Can't see it from that angle. I'm at TAS 378 over Richmond, Virginia. True airspeed 378, okay. Love the PC-21. Richmond, Virginia, oh, okay, that's why we can't see you. We'll do a full stop landing here. Evaluate how much we used fuel wise. Actually, let's just look at this right now. Hardly anything. We're actually doing fine now. Alright, AP off my aircraft. We're looking back at Mud Dog. Or it's Mud Dog, I think. I want to look at the waypoint, not back there. Many tourists come every year. Dubrovnik is the most visited, followed by Split. We're going past Split, aren't we? Zadar, the islands, Istria, where we took off from. Okay. Grumpy Old Studios. Have you seen the new stuff on? I guess you meant Satisfactory. PC-21, that's what Stu said. PC-21 and Texan 2 are my favourite of mine. Yeah, I do like the PC-21. I've only got the DMOS one. I know that the Iris one, like I've got an Iris PC-21 in FSX, and it came over into 2020 really well. Alright, we're definitely going to have to slow down here. Kind of slip it in and drop some speed. There we go. Oh, I think Mud Dog just either paused or had an issue. That is definitely a headwind. That's awesome. Now I'm floating though. Oh, smooth. Smooth operator. That's a nice concrete runway. I like this new airport texture pack that I got. Actually makes these look pretty good. You got the Texan 2. Ice one for sure, totally different. Yeah. Can't get the server on the beta. Oh, you're on the beta now. Okay, yeah, well, we're not going to see you even if you were flying with us. You wouldn't see us either. Oh, we got a bit of stuttering as soon as I go in and out. Yeah, we do. Okay, it's back. I think I want my aircraft noises up. Where are you? Thank you. I don't... Fuel pressure. Yeah, oh, mixtures. Okay, thank you. Yes, my mixture was all the way down before. I like these lighting in here. See the little bumps on the road rather than the big 10-pin bowling type pins of lighting. This has actually got them embedded. Oh, there's that stutter. As soon as I go outside, what's going on? Oh, I got stuttering. Hang on. And no, that didn't stop it. It must be all you guys here at once for some reason. My sim's like, yep. You speak of satisfactory. Oh, can't get a server on the beta. Satisfactory. Okay. Vertical stuff is great. See, I'm getting stuttering now. Let's try that again. No. Something's causing stuttering. Usually pressing escape and then coming back in actually fixes it. But oh, going outside now, it actually is working. Huh. Whatever I did, it's actually working again. So, okay. Maybe if the Iris one goes on sale, might have to pick it up. But I tell you what, I'm not buying any more aircraft in the marketplace if I can help it. I'll get it on some other website. Alright, flaps 1. Takeoff, yep, takeoff flaps. And we didn't even put our landing and taxi lights on. Oops. Alright, gonna keep moving. And rotate. Oh yeah. Especially with a 23 knot headwind, it goes up really well. No server, that's totally unsatisfactory. That's right. That aviation, welcome back. Just thinking you might want to be in a GA aircraft. If you're in a A320, you're going to be going way too fast and you'll be too big to land at these little airports that we're landing at. There's a sailing ship out there. You won't want your sails all the way up today. might go for a 1500 foot climb. So flight now, and we're going to head towards that boat, are we? Excuse me. Oh, there's another one there. Mate, you are not going to want your sails up with the amount of wind that's here today. Fishing. Doesn't look like a fishing boat. They got the wrong model for that boat. I calling that one a fishing boat. What is this flight plan? Link in the description. There is also a flight planner website that you can actually download with all the waypoints. So we just took off from LDLO, I think it was. So I still have it. Yeah, there we go. LDLO, and now we're heading to LDZD. Lima Delta Zulu Delta. That looks awesome. You know what? I'm going to turn that off. Where are you? No, that off. Take a picture. Awesome. West USA. He means west, but yeah. It's hard to fly and type at the same time, isn't it, Stu? Yeah, West USA will help. I seem to have got a head start on the guys this time. Except Stu. Stu was doing like 300 knots. He's trying to get the whole flight plan in before bed, I think. Is that right, Stu? I mean, I'm making it up as I go, but... yeah, no, maybe. Alright, LDLO to LDZD, 42.5 nautical miles. It says I should be flying at 5,000 feet. Do you want us up at 5,000 feet, Gazda? You know what, we could climb this part at 5,000. Let's do that. So this flight plan is brought to you by Gazda. Today. Let's go vertical speed. Let's take a 500 foot per minute climb. We're at 24 knot, a slight headwind. He's like, maybe. Yep, hard to fly and fly. It's fly and type, I think is what he meant. Yes, it is. It's just like when you're driving and typing. It's actually illegal in Australia now to do that. Type and drive, like type on your phone and drive. Too many people having accidents. A fine. Daylights. Set night. Yeah, no, daylights. Thank you. And taxi. I didn't even put my landing lights on for that. But you know, who's a professional? Not me. What time is it there, Stu? Because we've had daylight saving change, and I know you have too. Is it like 11 PM or something? Would that be about right? Am I guessing correct? Ed Lover. Yeah, okay. You didn't pay attention to the height. Oh, okay. Well, it's in the fly plan at 5,000, but I think by doing that we will see a lot more of the islands. So I might just pop that on there. So it probably would be a fly over that airport at 5,000, but we'll fly to it at 5, and then we'll go and do a potential bathroom break, so the little pilot's room. Alright, we'll get that one down into the flow rate of about 1.0, 10.0. 1.0. I'm going to run out of fuel that way. How many islands did you say again? That was a lot of islands. 1256. It's 12:56. Wait, afternoon or AM? 12:56 AM. Oh, it's gone the other way, has it? No, what? I thought the daylight saving made it better for the UK. 2 AM in Croatia, yeah. Probably won't fly with you to the end. Alright, well, we'll still go and do it. Look at that. There's Ed Lover. It's 12:56 AM. Wait, if I start at 9... Oh, you're on daylight saving. Your daylight saving has changed. So GMT should be 11 PM. No, what? Hang on. Oh, now I'm confused. Everything moved... Yeah, I can see you. Now, I've got a website for this. AST. $10 AM. It should be midnight GMT. How can you be... Oh, you got 1 hour plus 1 hour, so you've got daylight saving now. You're off tomorrow. Okay. Alright, so if I look at this, GMT, midnight. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 10 AM. So we're plus 10. Los Angeles 5, New York 8. So I use this to try and work out approximately what time my streams are. Ignore the steering wheel stuff. I'm not going to buy that, but I might buy this one. I might buy the indicator stalk. I'm looking at doing some trucking tomorrow too, Stu. I'm actually going to go back to the old truck simulator. We are doing a decent climb here, can probably increase that. Flow rate's 11. Run down to 10. .31 nautical miles. You know I'm going to get up to 5,000 and it'll be time to start descending almost. It's going to be afternoon because I'm doing a loft in the morning. Well, that's going to muck it off for you. Let me just check. I'll use my handy little app thing. And that'll be like way early in the morning. Oh, That's 3:30 in the morning. It'll be 4:30 a.m. Ah, Stu, sorry mate, that is way early. I need to do one of those evening ones. Oh wait, my wife's actually okay with me doing it Tuesday nights. Maybe I should just do it in the evening. I did talk to her about that, doing it in the evening. Yeah, maybe I could do it so it's like 9:30 a.m. GMT. So what's that, 10:30 for you? That's 7:30 p.m. for me. Sorry, people in the US, that'll be 5:30 a.m. New York time. But I'll be doing it for a few hours. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Wow, we went to this 5,000, but look at the, oh my God, we've got a 17 knot tailwind now. Wow, okay. Something changed when we got up here, didn't it? Must be these mountains, the wind's coming around. Or the height change. Oh, sheesh, there's a whole bunch more islands on this side. And we are right below those clouds. Now I'm using my time as the time here because it is like 2 a.m. Or thereabouts. So I'm on like 10 a.m. in sim. So if you want to match time, yeah, 10:02, 10:03 for my local time. Well, that just did the, oh, having a look there, that made the GPU go down all of a sudden. Oh, I would pause. No, yeah. Sorry, I know you're in formation and all, but for some reason, I got stutters there. Sean, mate, hello. The bot says it's on. No, it's not Sean, it's Dale. What a magic welcome. Yes, mate, hello. Yes, it's Dale on this one. Do you want me to change it to Sean? Would it make it easier just for me to go and change it right now to ! Sean? I can do that. Wow, we're going to have a bunch of cloud here. Maybe I should actually descend. We are so flying through this. Getting ready for bed as well. Wanted to say hi. Hi, Sean, mate. I hope you're doing well. And you have a very restful sleep, mate. Wake up all energized and ready for a jog around the block. That'll surprise the wife. Okay, now that I've actually got to 5,000 feet and I'm looking at this really bad cloud ahead, 21 nautical miles.
Make way for Willie! Said make way for Willie, you bloated gas bug!
Alright, I am actually going to descend looking at this rain cloud that we're about to hit. I know it just got up to 5,000, but get down a little lower, I might see more. Well, you let me know, Sean, if you're going to move them all to one. But look, if ! Sean doesn't work, you just put in ! Dale and it does. Did we overtake Gazda, or did I just leave you behind? Am I still running lights, am I? I've got taxi and landing light on. That's better. I have got a wicked cough at the moment. Should make it go faster. Yeah, look at that, we're down to 129, almost hitting 130 knots. Is that what we're talking about? Outside temperature 3 degrees. That's fine. 18, 19 knot crosswind is good because it's not headwind now. I might swap that fuel back the other way. How far is it to the next airport? 14, 11, 45. Let's actually get this one up. Oh no, this one doesn't tell us, does it? Yes, it does here. LDZD to LDSP is 14, 11, 5, 4, 12, 5, 7, and 12. Everybody got that? $50, $60, about 60 nautical miles, is it? Not sure, something like that. Let's go to the horizontal. There we go. Thank you. That's better. Alright, LDZD is halfway across this island. No, it's not even an island. This is the main. Look at all these islands. Wow, that is a lot of islands. Alright, we're back to a 30 knot almost headwind. Wow, that really does change. So that's up there the cloud's going one way, down here the wind's going the other. I see an airport, but we're not going for it. Well, that looks like a resort if I've ever seen one. Look at that. S shape. Almost look like they're trying to write something. S A-M, is it? Sam? No, I think it's just what they put here. Bunch of swimming pools right on the peninsula there. Do I have rain? I've got fog, but I have no rain coming off the... Oh, yes I do. Oh yeah, it is running off the side. Okay. I just don't see it on the front. Oh yes I can, there. Whee, there we go. Now we're getting rain. Got on Roadrunner mode. Beep beep. You are, aren't you? You're following me, yeah, okay. We're landing at the training base. We are landing at LDZD. If it is a training base, then yes. But if it is, I don't know if it's a training base. Visualizes down on the coastline there. Ah, Mr. TPHI. Oh, and Icarus. I thought you guys would probably be following the road in. I am going to move that music on. It's a little bit too much. Like that one. Alright, so with a headwind, we could probably actually fly this one directly in. I might get a little further over to the left though. Let's take a heading. It is very interesting weather though. If I get up right underneath those clouds, I'm almost getting a tailwind. But if I get down to half the level, so those clouds probably sitting about 5,500. We were sitting at 5,000 getting a tailwind. Come down to 2,500, we get a headwind of like double the strength. Alright, I'm going to release the autopilot here. My aircraft. Landing lights on. 3.2 nautical miles out. I'll go for a full stop here. Have a quick bathroom break. How far are we in? 117. Alright. Make it a short 2-minute stopover. Grab a new water base. There is an air base here. Alright, so this is the one you grabbed, was an air base, was it? Alright, music. Full pause, thank you. I want to be able to hear this. Five hundred. Here's the outer marker. Oh no, inner marker. Whoa, feel the Reaper, mate. What happened there? Crosswind. Oh, that is a wicked crosswind. Look at that. Look at the windsock. Oh, he's in a helicopter. Now I've got to keep it straight. All right. Let's go some taxis and landings off. Thank you. Is there a fuel bowser here? I might actually get a top up. I reckon they got fuel for a GA or jet fuel only. Air Force pilots are trained here. You did butter, thank you very much. I do like this aircraft. I don't see a fuel bowser. Maybe there was one on the other side over there. Mud Dog's on his way in. Can we watch Mud Dog? No, too far away. Alright, I'm going to park in next to these guys with their turbine aircraft, but not too far, otherwise I can't turn around. And we'll do a quick fuel up here, but because Mud Dog's on final, we're going to get in and have a look. And Gazda's still making his way, so I'll leave it about here, and you know what, maybe come back a little bit and we'll wait for Gazda and Mud Dog, and I need to go to the little pilot's room, so I'll leave this on view. I'll be right back. And if I could wait I would, but you guys can let me know how it goes. And Gazda. Alright, how'd it go? I missed it. Alright, I'm going to get going. I'm going to taxi back out here and just run it straight up.
Oh, and this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
Oh wow, there's another runway that way. That'd be cool. Probably actually take off directly into the wind. I still don't see a fuel bowser. It's probably way over the back there. Alright, how are we with fuel? She'll be right. She'll be right, mate. Yep. Cool. Gonna need a pushback. Maybe I can turn to the right. There's nobody there. It wasn't. They're back. Okay, let's go in between these guys. Oh, getting some stuttering there. I went in and out a few times and the sim didn't like that. Did that fix it? Yeah, that fixed it. I don't know what's going on with that. The sim tries to load something. Uses 50% of the GPU to try and load it. Next flight plan? No, same flight plan. Next airport. Alright. We'll put takeoff flaps when we actually get around onto the runway, I think. LDSP, yes, that's the one. Just have a quick look in the flight plan. Not exactly sure which way Ed Lover's going. Maybe taxiing down a little bit further. Not sure you're going to be able to turn around there. I might be able to sneak in and do a quick takeoff. We should actually be taking off on that other runway down there without the crosswind, but too lazy to taxi all the way down there. Just watch out for the crosswind whip. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I know it's stalled, but it was either that or hit the wing on the ground there. Yeah. We should have been taken off down that end into the wind. That's only 20 knot wind. What are we talking about? Mr. Ozflight Simmer says always, it's just a wind. It's hardly anything. Gazda's out there. What are you doing way over there, Gazda? Alright, AP, I'll take a climb, thanks. Up, not down. Thank you. Oh, Gazda was coming in on the correct runway. Smarty pants. Not me. And I've done a run for it. Hang on, let's get back into the pilot seat, not the co-pilot. And turn that back off. And we're going to do a climb back to 2500. I would imagine probably, Gazda, mate, a Friday night flight might have been a better one for you, time-wise, had I done this on a Friday night. That way you can stay up later. But glad you could join here. Oh, there's Stu in a air rescue federal ministry. Huey. Oh, he's getting closer to us too. And he's at 80 feet. He must have landed. Look at the turn on that. Woohoo. We're supposed to be tracking 131 and we're doing 115. Get that below 10.0. That'll do. Actually, we can go really lean. Yeah, there we go. That'll save fuel. Getting rained on. So the different coloured trees down there. Oh, change plane? Yes, but it doesn't matter. I'll stay a little longer and then go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about the how late it would be by doing it at this time. Well, there's those stutters again the moment I go outside. Inside we're fine. Outside. Yep. Inside it's fine. Wow. I get half the GPU use. There's some sort of stutter or something as soon as I go outside. I wonder if it's the weather again. No, actually it's fine. Oh, look at the rainbow. Wow, we are pointing way up. What's with that? 500 foot climb, yeah. 500 foot per minute climb. I'm so gonna go through these next parts. Yep. Look at all the pretty colours. Not like I haven't seen a rainbow before, or even a double rainbow. This one's coming up as. Aaron is in a, don't know, because it's just got the generic, and then it's got like a gap which doesn't say anything in between his distance and name. Alright, let's crank that down. It's really loud outside. There we go. Buy for me as well. Yep. Technam gold plated executive washroom. Nice. I don't mind this aircraft. I think there still needs to be an update for 2024. But there's also a new one coming out. Developer has informed me about a new Technam that he has developed that will show off soon. So that'll be the fourth Technam that the developer has released. Fifth if you include the two versions of the, what was it, P92 I think? There was a, I think a 90 horsepower and 100 or 110 horsepower versions. Oh, we are so copping some rain here. A lot of farmland here. Oh, Raphael just went flying past. Hello, Jared. Alright, what do we got? We got waypoint rod go 1.2 nautical miles, and we got a 36 knot headwind now. That's why we're sitting at 100 knots. Wow. Uh-huh. I don't know whether to climb or not. 5,000 we ended up with a tailwind, but I don't know about this. I think we're getting ourselves into some sort of thunderstorm or solid storm. Alright, waypoint 10 nautical miles to SPL30. Now, how do I go down this list over here? Press the FPL key to view the previous page. Yeah, but how do I get down below this to see what's ahead? Oh, we're going to have a bunch of turn points in here, zigzagging around the islands to keep on the coast. That's awesome. No. Oh wait, is it touchscreen? It's not, is it? No. Is it this one? No. How do you get it to go down? I don't know. Don't know how to make that go down, but it's not a touchscreen. Maybe it automatically will once we get to there. Only looking at it because I can't see anything. 43 now. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. They've got a bit of windstorm here, haven't they? Do you know, I'm going to try 5,000 again. Because it's like all the wind was down low. 42 knot headwind now. Let's see if we can do a climb without getting down into stall speeds. Maybe we'll actually do that at 400. 300 feet per minute. We can keep a 97 knot, not stall speeds, but getting down into the almost needing the flaps. My dog mate, welcome back. Where are you? You're over there. I'm pointing 096 while we're trying to head 123 at 44 knot headwind. So there's my tail view. That's instead of like looking from right behind, that's looking where we're actually going. I love it. I mean, the only other time you get this type of stuff is when you actually go storm chasing. Oh, look at that, we're at 86 knots speed now. If I get too much more, I'm potentially going to have to look at using some flaps or stop climbing. Yeah, a bit of excitement. Just got to keep an eye on the fuel now, because again we're chewing the back up. Not terribly much to see out here. But I am on live weather. Look at Aaron. I don't think Aaron's on live weather. His plane's facing forward. Mine's facing sideways. That kind of makes me think Aaron You're on your own weather. He's like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm flying sideways. Wow, I am really flying sideways. Go autopilot, 75 knot. Okay, we're going to have to put that as a 200 foot per minute climb because we're losing too much there. Let's run that prop pitch up as much as possible. What did Jared do? Oh man, I need to blow my nose or something. Hang on a second. Yeah, definitely crabbing along at the moment. The wind has slowed down though. See that, down to 37 knot now. I'm at 3,500. Still trying to get to 5,000 feet. But we're going to have rain anyway. He was tasting the water. Okay. Was he trying to fly upside down, really low over the water? You guys are all over there. Why are you guys all over there? Looks like I'm going to turn left and then right. That means I'm going to turn almost right into the wind. Okay. Come on, we can actually climb another 100 feet per minute. Redo the barrier to 29.80. There's certainly a lot of rain on the window. I was like, I don't think the rain actually affects the front window, but yeah, it does. Even the back windows are getting it. At least it might be washing the bugs off. No washing my aircraft. At the end of it all, I have streaks everywhere. Alright, doing the turn. New heading 081. Wind is from a 019 to 31 knots. See, I've actually got, I've lost it's 30 knots now. I've lost 14 knot headwind just by climbing up to 4,000. So yeah, there's a strong wind down low. But I am missing all the environment down there. Look at all the white spots going over. Is that like, is that the rain or is that snow? 2 degrees. Okay, that's something I might need to keep an eye out. Flying inverted under the bridge but crashing the water, yeah. You're doing 145 knots on an A320 Neo. Are you on live weather as well? Are you getting like massive headwinds? There's WizJet by the looks of it. WZZ 1050. Well, I can see some environment down there, but I think I'm missing out on it, Gazda. Should I be on not live weather? I mean, I can pop back off this and potentially see what we can see down there, because it's probably, you've got it here for some sort of go around and have a look at this area, I'm guessing. Oh, we're going to end up with a tailwind heading. This next one here, we are so going to get a bit of a tailwind happening. Alright, now we're going to do our turn. 5,000 is not really enough. Let's actually shoot for 75. See if I can get above some of this cloud. Either that or I've got to lose the cloud. No, you're not on live time. Okay. There's Optimus and Poseidon. We're going to miss out on Poseidon, are we? And the Reef Raider. Hey, how light it is there. I must be going to fly out of the cloud. Well, that'd be nice. We're got a tailwind now, but our airspeed is 110. Oh, we are doing a bit of a climb too. What do you think, Gazda, mate? This is your flight plan. Should I get rid of the live weather so we can see more of down there? I mean, we can kind of see it here now that I've got away from that cloud. I mean, I could, but now it's actually... maybe. Maybe we'll do a little bit of this. Where are we? I think I might make that drone go faster. Again. What's it like a couple of thousand feet up? We are not going to have visibility at all. Oh my god. No. I think it's time to change the weather there, Mr. Gazda. Maybe we'll make it, let's change the hours. What do you mean? Like to nighttime? I'll change the weather. How do you add a custom now? And if I go off here, I'll put in... Whoa. What happened? I didn't even press it. I said custom. And it all of a sudden changed the weather. Hello? Did I just get a live update? So, but if I go back to this live... Yeah, okay, so custom live is not live. What the heck's with that? Or is that what it was at 9:44 this morning? I don't know. You're on live weather at 9 AM. Yeah, I'm on 9:44 now. So this is what the weather was like this morning. Or is it live weather now? I don't know. Do you know what? I'll leave it. This will do. What do we do with speed now? Let's actually lower that to 7. And just sit there. That's interesting. The two different live weather settings. How do you know which one's which? Don't. Weird that I'm on live time, live weather, and it's beautiful. See, there's two different live weathers. So when you go live up here, it's different to when you go live weather here. So this must have been live weather at 9:45 this morning. So if I move this, say 10:46 my time, 10:46. Okay, 10:50 will do, but I can't get in. Does that change the weather? Yeah, I have to redo the barrow there. Interesting. So live weather, live time now must be pouring rain at night here, but this morning it was just some cloud. Right, well that's not live weather then. I don't know. Maybe it means real weather. I'm going to use the G1000 virtual terrain display and try it. You're in live weather and live time? So you're in the dark, are you? Because I'll put it on live time. Oh, sorry, real time. Yeah. Look at that. So real time's, it's dark. We can't see as much that way. But real time, we didn't get live weather change. Do you notice that? I don't know. I do not know. Put it to noon. There we go, that's 12. Oh wow, that's stuttering all of a sudden. Let's just hit pause for a moment. Let Aaron catch up. There we go. Wait, did he just fly by? No, there he is. That's better formation. Hello, Aaron. But there's rain. Okay. Can't change it now? Yeah, you got to press the thing to custom, and it allows you to change it. I don't know. I don't know why there's two live weather settings there. Tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to descend. What are you guys doing way over there? Is my plane off the flight plan? Oh no, you're doing the direct run. Oh no, you're actually done the turn already and made your way in. Oh, okay. Alright, I think I'll go descend again. Aaron, I know you're flying with me. Let's go, hang on, which way are we going to be heading? West? Yeah, we'll go to 4,000. Where's my vertical speed? Let's go for a dive. That'll ought to get my speed up. Bring that back as well. I don't know why some of it... wow, look at all that. Let's take the name tags off. Thank you. There's a bunch of boats parked in there for the night. I don't know why it... live weather on one button is different to live weather on the other. Yeah, I don't know. So Mud Dog put it to noon. I don't know, noon seems to be quite bright. I was actually trying to run at the same time I'm sitting on, 10:50 AM.
Thanks for the dono.
Just
Jeff RWO say big thanks you for the fly CYA by all.
CYA. It's see ya. Thank you, Stu, mate. I'm just going to pause that for a second, Aaron. Sorry, but my sim was stuttering. Hello.
You'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Willie.
Did my engine just turn off? No, my sound disappeared. See ya, Stu, mate. Thank you very much for the donation. Like that quick reply. Thanks, mate. And we give him one of these. Where is it?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Oh, we're going down to 135 knots. That's actually doing pretty good. Thank you very much, Stu. I'll look at actually doing the Tuesday night thing. I did talk to my wife about doing Tuesday night trucking, and I think that's actually going to be easy because then I can do my a loft, and if I go long, it doesn't matter because I won't be streaming until later that night. Alright, leveling out at 4,000. We're doing 135 knots on that descend. That was pretty cool. We're going to turn into that 23 knot headwind. So the wind is still there on live weather. We just don't have the rain anymore. That's weird. Right. Somebody's trying to hover there in a Rafale. Are you in the free one or the payware one? Are you in the SC Designs or are you in the freeware Rafale? What was that? That was a visualizer that went buzzing past the Baron. Flat out. All right, we're going to do our turn here, Aaron. Now, there we go. Jared's in, and oh no, that's Jared in the Rafale. It was a visualizing one that didn't show up for some reason. Thinking you're getting the B2 later. Is it on sale? And why? Like, what's the reason to get a B2? Isn't it going to be like flying the a 747 or a airliner? You're in the SU-27. I updated my SU-27. Wait, who's SU-27? Imagine the DC Designs one. I got both actually. DMOS and DC Designs. Oh, little white caps on the waves there. That's cool. Some little village on the instead of that island too. Not on sale, but not pricey on the AnyBuilds site. Is AnyBuilds cheaper, is it? Okay, let me have a look at AnyBuilds. AnyBuilds store. There we go. What have they got? And what might I want to not spend my money on? Oh my god, they got the sound pack. Echo 19. Why does AnyBuilds have the Echo 19 sound pack? Sorry, is AnyBuilds a store as well? So it's not just their stuff. What? Yeah, no, it's a full store. They've got Miltech, Sim Solutions, The Bone, Kiwi Flight. See, that one I kind of would have liked as well. But again, when am I going to fly it and where am I going to fly it, and do I want to spend £20 on it? That seems a lot. Can I have that in like real money? Australian dollar. Oh my god, they've actually got Australian dollar. It's 41 bucks. Something I may or may not use. The Horton 9. HO229. Yeah, I never got that. Oh, they've got 4 pages of stuff. Here we go. Spirit. No, that's a livery pack. That's free. The Spirit. $28.91. That is actually fairly cheap. That's under 30 bucks Australian for an aircraft. Alright, I got the Cowan Simulation 222B. DA20C1. I think I've actually got that. Or one like it. Did Sim Solution send it to me? Can't remember. The Mall M7. Yeah, okay. Who's that? So they're selling stuff from everywhere. But under 30 bucks for the B2. I feel like it would be more like an airliner stuff. Jerry's in the freeware version. Okay. Hey, is this the airport we're supposed to be going to? Yes, it is. Alright, and we've got a headwind? Yes, we do. AP off. Let's actually concentrate on what we're doing. AP off. Not back on. What else they got? The MiG-15. I've got a freeware version or 2 of that, so I don't need it. This music's interesting. It's all the same artist. P40F Warhawk from Ini Builds. I didn't actually get that P40. I got the other P40. Interesting that they've got like all these other manufacturers. Fishboy says, I'm being the B1, just waiting on the update. I'm being? I love the B1. What do you mean I'm being? Help, I'm stuck. Unpress. If you went Shift Z, you've got yourself into slew mode. Or you've hit the pause break on the keyboard. I'm getting the B1, just waiting for the update. B2 fits my flying the Nevada mountains at all hours. Plenty of nice bases. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that music on for this landing, but I'm going to up the sim sounds. Alright. Much better when you can actually see here too. The free version of the Rafale is pretty good. Yes, it is. Yeah, which has probably actually prevented me from buying the CJ Simulations one. I bought the Eurofighter and the F-16's there too, I think. No, that's SC Design. Never mind. 500. Oh, Aaron snuck in underneath me. Didn't even know he was there. Oh. There we go. And we're out of here. You thought I was going to stop? I don't know about that. A nice little town that's got photogrammetry here too. Croatian Air Force has them. I see them in a flight quite often. The Rafales, okay. Don't land close, I'm on the runway. I didn't actually see you there. Sorry about that. I've already touched and gone. I've got to go in 2 minutes, so I'm going to take off and leave. Alright. Only issue I have with this is I'm unable to get out of the plane with my character. Press Shift C on your keyboard and it gets out and you can have a look around your aircraft. You just can't press the exit of the canopy and get out. It doesn't work that way. I probably need to get the what's it called, the add-on linker up and running for 2024. So if you are in something like the B2, oh, actually all I've got is an FSX conversion. That's not going to show up, although I think someone might have made it native, but I'd like them to actually show up. But I don't think I would be flying with you necessarily all that much. Alright, take all the name of the boats off there. Look at that harbour. That's a decent marina. They'll be well protected, but they've still got a wave barrier there. But we put the name tags back on. We've got a lot of AI sitting in there. So a lot of registered boats. Because I got live traffic on, so it even includes all the boats. Got to go. Bye. See ya. That aviation. Thanks for coming along. Have a great day, evening, night, whatever. Where's this place, Gazda? What are we Is this that one area on the map that is Bosnia-Herzegovina? It is, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Or is that further down? I think it is. So is this their harbour, is it? Is this this tiny little bit of sliver of land that they get access to a harbour? So all their freight comes in. Have to go too. It's late. Have a good flight to Dubrovnik. Hope you enjoyed the Croatian coast. It's actually pretty cool. It was a little bit sucky with the rain, but we're good now. Oh, what have we got over here? This looks like Navy or something. Cruise boats. Look at that. There we go. It's a cruise boat on the map. Yeah. Oh, this is Split. Ah, this is Split. Okay. There's a lot of boats out at the moment. Oh my God, look at them all. Yeah. going to have a quick look at the map of Croatia again. Split. Alright, so that little bit of Bosnia-Herzegovina is actually further down. Another inlet, very similar to that one, but after what looks like a massive bridge. It is too. Pejesak Bridge. Oh, that'd be interesting to fly over. So where it's split. Alright, so having a look over here, let's have a look. Split's where we are now. This is what I was talking about here. Neum. This area is a different country, but they have access to the ocean. But then there's this bridge that sits here. Up we go, this one. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice, decent bridge, isn't it? I mean, there's all the shipping into Bosnia-Herzegovina has to go under that bridge. This looks like a ferry ride from here to there. Yeah, so we just left this area here. And this is that cruise ship thing I was looking at, that one there. Or a car ferry or whatever it might be. And then we're heading out to the island? Yes, we are. See you, Gazda, mate. You have a good night. A little lower down is BIH. I don't know how to pronounce that. B. No. I got Dubrovnik because I've heard that one talked about before. But BIH, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, I've done a runner on most of you guys. My dog's flying direct because he can. But I'm doing an island run out here, and then it comes back into Sipal and then down. Caution, low fuel. Oops, somebody forgot to top up. I also forgot to swap the fuel over to the right when I went for touchdown. But who would do that? Who would ever run out of fuel? I don't know. Who were we watching the other day that ran out of fuel? It connects Croatia. Yeah, I realised that. I'm guessing we will be able to fly over it, under it, around it. I need a fuel sound file thing. You need a fuel helper monkey. You mean like a co-pilot? Actually, look, to be honest, this plane started flashing alerts, and I saw low fuel left, and I realised I hadn't swapped my tap over. So I got heaps in the right, so we should make the next airport no problem. But we're going to do a fly out and then back in the island down here. Oh, we're still running lights. There we go. You can play Elite Dangerous. They have a whole organisation that helps people out of fuel. Don't you get fuel by sucking energy from the stars as you go through the systems? Gazda said, once upon a time you had to go through Bosnia-Herzegovina to reach southern Croatia. Ah. And if they decided to block your border, you wouldn't be able to get people, wouldn't be able to get there. Yeah. You bet. We were watching you. No. I haven't run out of fuel for a little while now. I've almost, but somebody actually did. Hello. Somebody, hello, there's Visualize as well. Somebody did run out of fuel. It was in yesterday's stream. Who was that? Was it Mutt Dog? Or Aaron? One of you smacked into the ground, ran out of fuel and started running down the hill trying to get, you know, you ran out, we like basically just left you. But no, someone did it the other day on a stream too. I don't know, it might have been Two-Tone Murphy. Aaron did, yeah. It's a long way out here. Where are we heading? Black Panther's out here. I think we're heading to the end of this, around this island here. Got a 22 knot tailwind, 23, that's alright. Let's have a look over here. Can we zoom in? Hang on, there's our out. Okay. What is the waypoint that Gazda's put out here, I wonder? Just to fly down these islands, I think. Yeah, to get back in and fly down in between these islands here. Nice. Testing the waters. I can't see Visualizers playing for some reason. I ran out of fuel in DCS. Yeah, well that's not good in DCS. Yeah, pretty much screwed there. There's been no pew-pews today. You guys have been very well behaved. I think Mr. Longnuts and Mutt Dog are doing their direct flight. Probably like, it's taken too long to go out that way. What does a Black Panther boat look like? Whoa. I didn't realise my thing was way up that high. What type of boat is it? It's a sailing boat. Yeah, no, it's not. They're sailing though. It actually looks like a pilot boat. Yeah, that's a wrong model then. That's a pilot boat. Ship GA. No, wrong boat. There's my plane. There's a few decent white caps around the beaches at the moment. That's good. That actually shows up. Don't like how the water seems to be going up on the left there. Oh, I forgot I still had the air brakes on. Muttdog says I'm hiding in clouds. Ah, you still got that weather on. Let me just check what it's like out here. Oh, that one just paused the graphics. So, see how it says it's on live weather? But if I go to live here, right, that's time. And then bring it back to, you know what, I didn't, there we go, There we go. That's what I thought it might do. Oh wow, that actually looks much richer green. I don't mind that. So yep, Mud Dog's actually hiding in that cloud. And oh yeah, we were in the drone still. Where? Oh, hang on, we're gonna have to climb here. Yes, we are. So let's make that 25. Interesting music. Actually, let's make that 35. LDSH, there's an airport here. LDSH. I'm going to land there and top up with fuel. There was a village there. Oh, look at these coastal villages. Look at that road. That'd be awesome to drive on, I reckon. Are you hiding from someone? I think he's flying direct and there just happened to be cloud there. Although Longnuts is like on his tail. Who are you shooting? Ah, who was that? Was that Visualize? Who are you shooting? Which one? You shooting Mr. TPHI and Icarus? Or are you trying to go for Jared there? Tell you what, we get on the cross carts on a road like this. I wonder if it goes all the way around the island. That'd be cool. Oh, there's even a mountain road up there. Surely we're getting to our waypoint. You have to fly with the flaps down 2 notches to fly slow enough. Yeah. He's shooting Jared. I think he was right on your tail, actually. Look at that. We're actually under 9 or 8 knot. Oh, man, there's no wind here. This is good. Oh, yeah, Visualize flanker. Still not showing up though for some reason. Alright, I might manually fly this one. Thank you. I'm going to bring it down in that harbour. Alright, let's pause the music. Oh, I still have my mixture up. Yep, we'll bring it in over there. $140 knots. Woohoo. I'm guessing this is a dirt strip, maybe? It may not be. Decent little inlet here, depending on how deep it is. That's probably why the town's here, because they could... oh, there's a boardwalk there, all the way around that edge there. They can actually put safe harbour in here back in the day, so that's why a lot of towns get established, because of the ability to bring in the shipping. Why no, Mr. TPHI? I'm not thinking I'm getting a new stealth plane because of someone in particular. What? Oh, hiding from someone, yeah. Oh, you're trying not to get shot down by them. The pew-pews. It is a dirt strip. Does it have a fuel stop? Probably not. We'll probably just have to call a guy with a pickup truck. Oh, there's a little building there. There's the fuel stop. I'll take that. Oh, that was too much brakes. Look at you guys in your big fancy red planes with turbine engines. Oh, plane just disappeared. Oh, and then there's a guy underneath. Alright, can we have a fill up, thanks? To probably only back to 50%. Load into aircraft, thank you. And let's pop that back into where we are. And what have we got to go? Just this last stretch? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't see your flanker. I bought the new update for DMOS. I don't know if there was something new for the DC design one. You have been on your best behaviour. You're probably just having fun mucking around with Icarus there down low and buzzing the coastline and road. So, you know, too busy having fun. I forgot my lights. I've been loading it to 80%, Brett. It gets off the runway just fine. 80%. I don't need it though for the final bit, but I should have done that at the beginning. So 80% would have actually been absolutely fine, because I did offload the baggage and I offloaded my passengers. So yeah, I should have done that too. Shows up with Dune people? What's Dune people? Sometimes a bonanza. Oh, I'm getting stuck here. What's going on? Come on, keep going. Just use a little bit of right brake pedal then. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's put the sound all the way up so I can hear this. And 3500 is pretty cool. Barrow is 29.83. There's a bit of a cross, I can feel it. Rudder to the right, rudder to the right, lots of rudder to the right. Check that my takeoff flaps are actually on. Rotate. There. It wasn't too much, only 11 knot. Nice island. I've seen your Raphael the whole time. I have the free version and paid version. See, I have the free version, but the paid version shows up with when you have the freeware version, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can keep this low. Let's stick down at 2000. There we go. There's another one of those harbours, either end of the same island. Very nice. Put some music back on. Oh yeah, let's turn those lights off. The only thing is your cockpit has been open the whole flight, in the air and on the ground. What's that? Oh, it's invisible now. Nice island, that. Croatia's got some really nice islands. Because I think one of mine does that also. I saw it in the stream. I know that the Demos Inc. ones had their canopies missing. It was the A6 canopy was missing. Wow, okay, Mutt Dog is way ahead of you, Long Nuts. You can probably put those flaps up unless you're waiting for me to catch up. Mutt Dog's done the runner. Let's zoom this out. Alright, so I've got one more waypoint and then down. And then it's got this line that goes all the way back. I don't know why. I think it's an alternative to go back to the beginning. Yeah, that's not going to happen. SIPAL. Actually, you guys are almost there, are you, Mutt Dog? I'd say this would be you, yeah. And that's Mr. Longnuts there. He's just waiting for me to catch up, that's why. That'd be Mutt Dog. Oh, well, we're going to the same waypoint. I'm just coming in from a different angle. Oh, you paused and waited. Okay. I was going to say, Mutt Dog got away from you there. Now, where is this other bridge thing? Over here somewhere. Yeah, there. See, look at the border of the country. Wait, is this island here? That's part of Croatia? And they've only got that? I'm surprised that they didn't make all of this part of Bosnia-Herzegovina. I don't know. Looks like we're going to go around the bridge. Well, I may end up off the autopilot, come back around, do a loop and then continue. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how fancy the bridge looks. I just noticed something. Aaron's going. Night all. Have to go work in the morning. Have a good night, Aaron, mate. Thank you very much for dropping by. 43 miles. Okay. What is this icon here with a bell thing? Is that for sale on its notifications? No notification yet. Notifications about your activity will show up here. What activity? I'm streaming. Why no activity there? Or is it notifications for a milestone or an achievement, or what is it? Come for the flight, stay for the geography lesson. That's it. I'm learning stuff. I knew a little bit about what used to be the previously jammed in conglomerate of Yugoslavia. But the split up of all the different countries again. Not so much before it was Yugoslavia. I didn't know a lot of the area before that. (1918), so it was after World War One, was it? Before 1918, the territories that were later formed Yugoslavia were part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Kingdom of Serbia and the Kingdom of Montenegro. The territories of Croatia, Bosnia, Dalmatia and Vojvodina, which later became part of Yugoslavia, were under the control of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Kingdoms of Serbia, which later united with other territories to form Yugoslavia, was independent state. Kingdom of Montenegro, also independent state, later joined the Kingdom of Serbia and the territories to form Austro-Hungarian Empire to form Yugoslavia. 1918, after the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and the Kingdom of Serbia united with the Kingdom of Montenegro to form the Austro-Hungarian provinces of Croatia, Bosnia, Dalmatia and Vojvodina formed the Kingdom of the Serbs, Croats and Slovenes, which later became Yugoslavia. It's a concept among the South Slavic Intergentia and later populated mass of the 19th and early 20th century. Yeah, so, but there's a lot of people were forced. Why did Yugoslavia break up into 6 countries? It's a complex mix of ethnic tensions, economic instability and political factors. Yeah, with Serbia playing a central role in exacerbating these issues. There you go. The third Yugoslavia, inaugurated in April 27, 1992, had roughly 45% of its population and 40% of the area of the predecessor, and consisted of only 2 republics, Serbia and Montenegro, which agreed to abandon the name Yugoslavia in 2003 and rename the country Serbia and Montenegro. There you go. So lots of different ethnic groups. Obviously some were benefiting over others not, and they broke back up again. Yeah. What was Jared up to? Is he doing a flyby or something, was he? Seems to be jumping forward. It's almost like he's on fast forward or something there. Or the internet's not 100% smooth. I think my internet, other than the sim occasionally when I go in and out of the plane, pausing for a moment, I think the sim has, oh my god, that looks awesome. I've got to get a picture of that. That is beautiful. I think the sim internet speeds have actually improved, but I've yet to try a jet fighter flight in 2024 and see that it keeps up. But I changed my network cable, which I found had a nibble or a hole or a degraded or something. I also found that there's a rat in my shed ceiling. It had nested in an old TV box that I had up there. Look at Jared. Is he like on fast forward? Is he like on the go fast button? Because I can't see his plane at all, and his name just is jumping back and forth there. Like these guys down here, Visualize, TPHI, and Icarus. Joe did a cobra maneuver type thing and timed it just right to get close in front of me. Very awesome. Nice. A dingo ate you. No, it was a rat. Well, I don't know if it actually was the rat because it was in the rafters, but the rat could have got up there. Why it nibbled like halfway along and not closer to its own nest, I don't know. Or it was sunshine degrading the outer plastic cable and then some of the other cables. So now I've got it actually hanging up across the roof line, underneath the roof line, where I've got a mesh. I just looped it underneath there. Took like hours yesterday. But I've got to get rid of this rat. It nested up in the roof, so I think what it's doing is climbing up the outer wall and inner wall gap from outside that gets up into the ceiling cavity, and then it made a nest. You see there, Jared, mate, I can't see you for some reason. Your name is going absolutely nuts. We do not have a good connection. You may need to pause for a moment and then pop back out, or you might need to check the server connection, like jump off the server and back on the server. Look, that's all I can think it is, because I actually had it in a metal channel. There is light that can come in, but look, I'd say it's the there's just one point on the whole network cable that had been I don't know if it's chewed. I might have to go and have a look at it, but I think it's actually it basically had been the protective blue coating had gone in. Mine's super smooth as well, because see, now you're smooth. Yeah, and now I can see your aircraft. So whatever you just did then, I can now see you, and you're super smooth. I can't see you visualize as flanker, but I can see your Raphael now. So I don't know, it's working now. Check your network cable. That's it. No, whatever happened, it fixed it, so... Look at the mirrored finish on that. That's awesome. I like that. Definitely see the mountains in the reflection. Very good. You paused. Is that all? Well, it worked. So I got a new cable. I bought 30 meter cable. It turns out I probably could have done with 15, maybe. Yeah, no, it's not your speed of the internet. It's the connection with the server. Sometimes they just all it takes is to pause and or jump off the West USA back on, and you're good. It's ridiculous sometimes. That's a Microsoft issue, not your issue. But it's your connection with them. Wow, it is much calmer over this side now. $800 gigabyte download. Oh, mate, I would love an 800 gigabyte download. Oh, no. Yeah. Better to have too much length than not enough. Yeah, well, look. I went to the store. I looked online first. I noticed that they had 20 meter cable. They had 15, 20, and 30. And I'm like, 20 will be perfect because I may just have a couple of meters extra left over. And that's fine. You know, 1 or 2 meters. So I go there and their shelf where the 20 was empty completely. Couldn't see any boxes above. And I'm like, I can get a 15, but I might not be able to extend it to the end of the shed. I think I already talked to you about that, or I talked about it yesterday. I may not be able to extend it all the way to the end of the shed, which gets closer to the house. I may have to have it halfway down, or 2/3 of the way down the shed, which is where I had it last time. I'm like, nah, I will get the extra, I'll pay the extra money, and I'll run it all the way down, and if I've got any left over, it'll just get bundled up and put in a corner somewhere. Out of the way, which is exactly what I've done. But I was looking at it, and 15 might, when I say might, like just maybe 1 or 2 meters not enough, had got it to exactly where it is now. So what I'll do, probably I'll keep some excess, but I probably will snip it. I'll actually cut the cable and put a new end on both pieces. Once I find out where I put my parts. I've got the crimp tool, but I can't remember what I did with the end parts. But my local hardware store sells networking stuff, so I can buy some extra plug ends for that, and then just crimp on a new network. And then what I'll have is a probably 12 meter leftover cable, if I'm lucky, that I can use for other places. And now I've got, I don't know, what do we say, about 200 megabit per second download, and as much as 40 up, sitting in the shed, where I was not getting that before. Oh, there's that bridge. This is not a very big bridge. We'll visualize just floating there. A plane that didn't get loaded in for some reason. That is not a very big bridge. I wonder if there's actually a larger bridge, but it's not modeled in. Let's go back to the map and have a look, because that would block a lot of shipping for Bosnia-Herzegovina by putting in a bridge that is too low to allow large boats to go under, you would think. Can we do a street view? Yes, we can. No, we cannot. Oh, I can't put it on that. Okay. We can actually put it on the bridge though. Really? Oh, sweet. Whee! It's a tiny bridge. No, serious? Oh, it is a one-lane bridge. Each way. Or at least they blocked off the other lane for, I don't know, what, cycling? Let's have a look. This is the bridge that we're looking at here, so can I go back to this one? So if we park ourselves down the end here and look back, it's probably fairly tall. I guess it depends on what type of shipping you want to get under there. So if we look at, what's this, Plaza, is there a street view here? Only on the end there. Alright. No, can't see much, can we? Let's go back. Excuse me, mate. Ah, look at that. That's plenty big enough. So that is not the bridge we have here. Wow. Alright, well, hopefully one day this will get updated. So there is no problem for boats getting under here. I love Street View. It's awesome. Oh, I just lost my my Google stream and chat and everything. Let's get that pop back out. Get the chat window back over where it was. I only get 1 gigabit unlimited, he says. Yeah, okay. Mrs. TPHI must not be paying attention. What? RJ45 is the end. Yes, that's the one. RJ45. So I've got some spare somewhere. Problem is I don't know where that somewhere is right now. Alright, so that bridge is not modeled correctly. One looks really low, but I don't believe there's been a update for this area anyway. There's a lot of traffic going there. There's someone. There we go. Oh, he's falling, he's gone. Nah, he paused. He was going down. He's paused. Got the B2 sitting in my INI manager while I'm on AP. Fun for later. Oh, you got it. Very cool. Sometimes I sneeze and RJ45 plugs fall out of my pockets. Oh no. Yeah, I've got I got 40 or 50 of them, cables, and a bunch of plugs. My dad did computer networking and I worked for him for a bit. But when a previous workplace shut down, they were just chucking the things out. They basically ripped it out of the server box and were chucking it out. A lot of them were only 1 meter, so like 3 feet. And I'm thinking, well, look, they're used, but like I got a bunch of white ones, I got a bunch of yellow ones, and I got a bunch of blue ones. And I'm thinking, I've got a 16 port 1 gigabit switch that I use and a 5. So I was networking my home and stuff with it. Now that I've moved here, I haven't actually done this house with it. So, yeah, actually that's Brett's plane. I noticed now when I get closer. Ah, so wait, what? So you're having... You have stutters as well? Oh, that's close. We're only just going to make this over here, but this looks awesome. Look how beautiful this is. Mrs. TPHI's plane saver move. Oh, I hit the pause. Kiwi flight B92. No, B2. Yes, that's what he means. Yeah, so the Kiwi Flight one, you can get it from the AnyBuild store. So AnyBuilds is actually a store. That's what I was looking at earlier. It's $29 Australian. That's got to be like 22 US, maybe. I got finally a screenshot of it. We'll post in Discord after the flight. Oh, okay. I think I have my Discord on. I do. Somebody's been posting screenshots. Icarus. Good on you. Mr. TPHI and Icarus flying upside down together. Perfect. Mine's not happy upside down. I don't know mine would be happy upside down either. Look at this valley though. This is a nice place. Look at that ridge line there. And then the valley. Not much in there, but there's definitely a harbour down here. So Bosnia-Herzegovina was back this part here, but all this is still Croatia. They got another bridge there. Why is that? To stop people having to drive around? Or is that because of the hills here? Interesting. Like, it's interesting that they had to put a bridge there, but not drive just this short bit here around here. Surely it's not a long... because the drive might have actually been around this way, and that way, and that way, but not that way. Huh. Maybe the people that lived here said, we're not driving around that end of town, or vice versa. Actually, then I reckon there's a tunnel there, and a tunnel here. Yeah, there. Tunnel, bridge, probably a really high bridge. See how the dirt goes all the way up to there? And comes out the other side over there. Yeah, that'll be what it is. And joins back up there. Look at these guys. Flying wherever they like. Totally enjoying it. My watch, you said? Oh, the pause mode, where you just pause and everybody flies past. Fun to pursue. Still need to get the B1, says Conrad Airlines. We did talk about that one too, yeah. The bone. Oh, looks like parts floating from Brett's tailwind. Yeah, I did see that before. Where? Oh, I've got an update now, probably. So it doesn't do it. If you've got this aircraft and haven't updated it, maybe that's it. But I remember seeing it before. It was like a rear part here, or one of the trim things. But I did go and update this recently. $18 and change. Yeah, okay, there you go. There is a bridge down there you can fly under. Yeah, not very well though. Also, the effort of having to climb back up is a lot more in an aircraft like this. Alright, where are we? Going over a few different islands here. Okay, so those bridges are potentially linking up parts of Croatia more. Yeah, okay. So they don't have to drive through a different country to get there, yeah. It's nice with all these islands though. Thank you, Gazda. He's probably asleep, but he might watch this a little later. Thank you very much for the flight plan, mate. I should have done a Friday night chill with it though. Yeah, I'll have a look at that picture later, but I do remember there used to be a part floating way out the back of this. I might have actually told the developer too, way back with pictures to let him know. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, I might have done that on Discord, on his Discord. But there's a new Technum coming out soon. Hope to show you guys with that. We'll make a video and a live stream. Oh, look at the terraforming been going on there. Somebody's farming that most out of that island that they can. I was trying to say I'm last, aren't I? But no. There's the Dracos over there, buzzing over the water, probably flying upside down. Why is that only 100? 250, thank you. Interesting music today. This is all one artist. Figured I'd play a playlist. Wheels up. They are wheels up. Jared's coming for a look as well. Now we'll find out if they're on stream, watching the stream, or just enjoying themselves flying upside down. Well done, guys. Oh, Icarus is going to pop his tail in the water by the looks of it. Welcome to the Brett Plays Aerobatic team. Brett flies the drone, everybody else does the aerobatics. This is the Formation Wheels Up flying team. Poor Mrs. TPHI can't type anything at the moment because if she does, she pauses and Icarus is no longer in formation. She's probably like, I gotta do what? Are you watching me? Yes. Oh, look at that. Icarus is almost putting his wheels on Mrs. TPHI's wing. Well done. Hey Michael, just finished playing 10-pin bowling today. 142 and 156. Nice. We're just getting our way. There she goes. She's like, she can't type anything, but she can put a smiley face on. Yeah. Look at that. She went down to 305 feet. Well done, guys. Well done. Now let's go find my aircraft. Look at the fog setting in here. Well, I'd like to say thank you very much for those 20 likes. We've got 21 people watching. One person's yet to decide. That's fine. But if you want to, sure. We're just flying Croatia as designed by somebody who lives in Croatia. So we've done a almost top to bottom, north to south along the coastline. Been some great views. I've taken a few pictures. I'll put them on my Discord later. We must be getting pretty close. What are we? 0.1 nautical mile away from my next waypoint, and that is facing the wrong direction. Why is this suspended? Don't suspend it. Thank you. Oh my god, how did I suspend that? Oh, it happens with the drone. And I'm stuttering again. Why were we stuttering? Thank you. There we go. Fixed. I was off the flight plan there. I would have gone around. How did that happen? Rainbow's out. Rainbow's following us because we're now flying in the moisture. Double rainbow. There we go. With and without name tags. Just because. And welcome back, Michael. Hey, there's a nice big bridge to fly under. Look at that. There you go. They modelled that one. Why couldn't they do that, the one back there? Everything looks very white. It's the clouds that were doing it. That actually looks like 3D grammetry. 3D grammetry rocks. Yeah. Is this Dubrovnik, or is it just the north of Dubrovnik? Let's have a look on the map. Stay inside the aircraft. Oh, wrong one. Actually, don't know. I have to look at my map. I've got to stop shutting my map down. Yep, Dubrovnik. It is. Yeah, yep. Cool. Wow. That's a lot of photogrammetry that needs to be loaded in. Doesn't quite look right. Wow, check it out. That's like a fort wall around the edge of this little village type thing, or probably was a where are we? There. Yeah, look at that on the map. Big rock wall and stuff, probably to stop against the weather and stuff. That's a full castle. Look at it, it's got its castle walls and everything. Huh. Cool. Are we back on the flight plan? Yeah, we are. Oh, can't see anything. What happened? Where'd the world go? Oh, look at that. Still on live weather. I guess we're going to get a rain shower here. This will just be to wash the bugs off my aircraft. Looks like I am last as well. Gotta wait for the weather to change, or we can potentially clear it ourselves. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's where the 3D grammetry finishes, and this is where it doesn't. Look at that. There's a 100% straight line there of I'm different. Oh. Caution. Fuel low on the right. Oh my god, I didn't change it the whole time. Are you kidding? Who doesn't know how to do fuel management? Raise your hand. And there's an airport right in front of me. Oh my god. Really? I'm here? Just as well I'm running out of fuel right here. Only on one side though. Never mind me. I know what I'm doing. We're going to come in heavy on the left. It's probably good because there's a left wind. Never mind me. I know what I'm doing. Keeping you entertained. He doesn't know how to do fuel, does he? Sideways crab landing. That's what I'm expecting. Now I'm heavy on the left, which means maybe it won't pick up my my wing as much. Oh, it's a 41 knot. Oh my god, what happened? It went from 15 to 41. $43. What? Oh my god, I can't even get over to the runway now. Fly live weather, says Brett. Keep that wing down. Sheesh. That was rough. That was rough. Watch out for these things. Oh, I'm getting blown. Oh, wow. I've got to use the brakes just to stop from getting blown away here. Yeah. Actually, that that actually came in quite well. I don't mind this aircraft. Yeah, I had to lose the flaps though. I was using my takeoff flaps for landing there. Like, no, I'm not putting landing flaps on. And I'm like, I'll find no flaps will probably be better. And it was. Yeah, I lifted the flaps just as I was coming in sideways, just in order to try and get off the end of the runway into the middle. That was a lot of fun. Woohoo! I might have to save that. Hang on, my stream's not up to date. Where are you? You working? Yeah. So we'll have a look at that. We'll try and see, make a short, of which I haven't done for a long time. Alaskan Airlines. Oh, what are they doing here? You guys parking out on the grass again? Oh, there's a great big open field over here, and you guys are parking on the grass. Long Nuts has jumped out of his aircraft and it's taking off, I'm guessing. There it goes. It's going to crash into the trees. And he'll be standing over here somewhere. Oh no, it came back. See if we can sneak in between these guys. Oh, no, Icarus is shutting that door. Not the way to necessarily shut it down, but it's definitely the way I shut it down. Go back to there. AP can go off completely. Thank you. Avionics master off. Alternator, yeah, I know. You're going to have the battery off in a second anyway. There we go. Somebody's sneaking in there. There they are. Let's tie this down before it blows away. Well, hang on, somebody's in my way. Hello? Can you stand back so I can see my book? I want to see my book. Hello? Hello? Get out of the way. I can't see. I can't do the tie downs. Alright, there we go. Wheel chocks, pitot cover, tie downs. There we go. Even a GPU if we want to, but we won't. Alright, put that away. Oh no, it's not working. Why? It started off again. Because I slewed it backwards. Alright. You guys are running around. Is that the wind blowing my propeller? Are you kidding? How come I can't tie everything down? What's missing? You're off. You're off. You're all off. You're all off. Okay. No, I can't, because I can't stop the engine. Alright, anybody got an umbrella? Doesn't look like I can pack my aircraft away. There goes Mr. Longnut's aircraft. Alright, family photo. Longnut's hiding behind. He's coming through. He's going to go a little bit further. He's going to go. Oh, look, Icarus is way down the back, chasing his aircraft. Look at it. There he is. All right, I better get a shot of that. All I need to do is do a little bit of this. Just so I can. All right. Yeah. Icarus is sending his aircraft away. There he goes. See Icarus's plane. Alright. Temperamental Italian Technan. I know it's because I slewed it, it's still going, so I don't know if I can actually shut that down at all now or not. It's because I did this. It was shut down. See if I can start it up and then shut it down again. Look at the speed. So wait, that's the speed going with the wind that we have here. I don't think I can because of the gusts. No, I'd say it's the wind. Alright. So be it. Oops, no, not that button. Well, that was a lot of fun. I didn't mind that. Thank you very much, Gazda. Oh, look at this. Wait, I can see a SU. No, it was visualized as SU that I couldn't see. How come I can see this one and not visualize? Wait, where is visualize? Oh, he's there. Yeah, see? This one. Was he flying? Flanker. What are you flying? SU-27. Ah, right. Flanker is DC Design, is it visualize? And SU-27, or the other way around. One of them is not like the other. Thank you everybody for coming along and flying. Thank you very much for the donation. Who did the donation? Now I can't actually read it. It doesn't say. Stream catch up. Thank you. Activity. Thank you. Stu for the donation. He's already gone to bed. And his 41 a month membership. Thank you, mate. I'm actually going to finish it up here. I will be back tomorrow with some Aloft, and then later in the evening with trucking sim. I am going to get back into the trucking sim. So thank you everybody for coming along. I'll get into the Discord and put in a few pictures like I normally do. Have a great evening, night, day, whatever it might be for all of you, and I will catch you. No, I'm flying the same one? No, one's Flanker and one's SU-27, so they're different names. Maybe one's a 2020 and one's the updated 2024 version. Let's do that. All right. See you, everybody. Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
we could brainwash the whole country.